Gonna get these support damn scenes out of the way first because I have them. It's been I forgot that we're now at like the years, 5 years we were sleeping.
Tea leaves on the carpet. This'll be fun to clean up.
Hey, Hilda, is something wrong?
We're grown-ups now, but I'm still just as nervous as before.
I accidentally knocked over my teapot. I'd drunk all the tea already, thank the goddess, but the tea leaves went right into the carpet.
Oh, that's a mess. Here, let me help. I can leave stains if you're not careful.
But don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh no, don't worry. I'm on a break.
I'm on a break from painting.
What's that in your hands? Oh, painting supplies. You were gonna go do
It's
some
like
painting,
nothing.
weren't
Nothing's
you?
in my hand.
Ah, yes. The weather's quite splendid.
Do you
And I
not
found
understand
some
the war
gorgeous
that's
flowers
happening?
blooming. But the flowers aren't going anywhere this second. Let's clean this up.
Okay.
Okay, so nervous about it.
Thanks, Ignatz, and sorry to keep you away from your painting.
That's okay. It didn't stain at least. We picked all the leaves out of the carpet.
Except for one.
Still going painting? Or is it too late in the day?
No, I think time-wise it'll be fine. If you're not doing anything, Hilda, would you care to join me?
Yikes.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Forget what I said. I'm sure you're busy anyway.
You didn't let me say anything.
Well, no, but you didn't reply, so I thought you didn't want to.
I never said I didn't want to. I was just surprised.
Look, 5 years have
I'd
passed.
love to see those pretty flowers you mentioned. I'm glad you invited me.
With a wink.
Oh, that's good. Wait, you're glad?
Of course I am. I like being invited to things, silly.
Right, of course. It's affirming.
Yeah, exactly. See? You get it. So there's no need to worry that an invitation is burdening someone. It feels good to be asked.
I don't know what any of this means. I've never been
course,
asked for
of
anything.
course.
When will I be picked
Well
for the
then,
baseball team?
In addition to seeing the flowers with me, would you like to help with my painting?
I wouldn't want to screw up your opus. I'm not much of a painter.
No, I meant that I'd like to paint you, with the flowers all around you. Oh, that's too much, isn't it?
Nude.
Forget I said anything.
Silly, you didn't even let me answer. But you're right, I'm not up for that.
I'm sorry,
I'm not up for that, unless your painting of me will look really, really cute. Can you make that happen?
Huh? Yes,
Oh, God.
of course. I'll paint you cute as a button.
It's like you just hear the other side of the
Shouldn't
bag
be
already.
I can
Get
feel
that support
a
level to
very
A.
cute smile coming on.
Jesus. Cut the tension with a knife. Anyway, back to more Hilda.
Hilda? I wanted to thank you for helping me in the infirmary.
At least she doesn't
I
look
got
as
you these
tired after
pastries.
5 years.
Ooh, thanks. I'll put some tea on. Have a seat.
That sounds lovely. But I also wanted to apologize for always causing you such trouble.
Still sorry about things.
It's no trouble. No trouble at all. Everything tastes better with friends, don't you think? I give you help, you give me sweets, we have a little tea party. It's a good arrangement, I'd say. I'm used to it now, so if it changed suddenly, I would feel disoriented.
I suppose if you're enjoying yourself, then it can't be that bad.
Sure, you don't seem to mind listening while I gab, so I'm enjoying myself plenty. But do let me know if I'm too boring.
No, you're not boring at all. In fact, you're...
Maybe too
very
good at talking.
You're
good.
also good with your hands. You
Yeesh.
can clean and organize better than almost anyone. I envy you.
Where did you get such skill with your hands,
Stop.
Hilda?
I'm blushing. I'm not as great as all that. We're both a lot different on the
Jeez.
inside than we look on the outside, don't you think?
How do you mean?
People who see you think you're so proper, but you're actually clumsy. That's why I help you, because there are some things you just can't do.
Like
I'm
eat a
sorry you
sandwich.
always have to
You always
clean up
drop it
after
on the
me.
damn floor.
I didn't
I
say
have to
I
feed you.
hated it. In fact, you've taught me a few new techniques I can use to persuade people. Maybe I'll start imitating you a little bit. I'll do the Mary Ann. That sheepish, sorry, And those quivering, downcast eyes. But that might not work as well for me. People would probably assume that I'd hit my head.
Oh, well...
Aw, Mary Ann laughing at me. So rude and yet so adorable.
I'm so sorry. I just can't help it when I imagine
These
you
people
doing
are
those
happy
things.
in such a terrible situation that's been going on.
Yeah. It's rather un-Hilda-like, I'll admit.
Especially your
Okay,
gear, Hilda,
let's
what
move
you
on.
do. Your class is very unlike
I'm
Hilda.
so...
Hey, are you alright? That tea's hot, Marianne. Be careful.
yes. Oh, ouch! Hot.
There is no tea.
Come on, what did I just say?
I know, I'm sorry. Ow, 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 ow. Hot.
Oh boy, a real steady hand, that Marianne. It's nice to see her laugh. Sure, she was laughing at me, but how can I get mad when she
flirting
looks
with
so damn
everyone.
cute?
Man, oh god, I barely want to know what this is gonna entail, Sylvain.
Hello, Marianne. Won't you at least tell me why you're avoiding me? It hurts. It really does.
Even in all this sweet
I'm not
armor I
avoiding
get.
you. I'm just not very good at talking to people in general.
I told you I'm on your side, and I meant it. I'm guessing you don't much like talking about crests. Call it a hunch.
Well,
I'm the same way, you know. The value of my life has always
I don't
been
like
dictated
crust.
by the damn thing. It's not fair to have your worth determined by something you can't control. Growing up in House Gautier taught me that the hard way.
what do you believe determines a person's value?
I like to think it's a person's smile.
Huh? Their smile?
A smile. It tells you who someone is. Are they fake or sincere? It also makes you feel stronger when you smile. My smile helps me focus and set free all of that power I never asked for.
I wonder.
Try it out, Marianne.
You
Be strong.
just get like all the creaks
Everything
and
you've got
cracks.
is your
Like,
smile.
Smile. Be strong-willed. How's this?
Yeesh, that's a terrific first try. If a bit stiff, lift the corners of your lips just a bit. Oh, I know. Try saying cheese.
Cheese?
Hey, that was good.
looks
It might feel a bit
high.
natural, but
What
you'll get used to it
happened?
soon enough.
Cheese. Are you
Now you
sure
look
this will make me
stoned.
stronger?
Guaranteed.
Or
It's a
insane.
great smile, you know? If you lift your eyes from the ground, you'll see that the world has all sorts of amazing things to offer. The more you realize that, the more you'll smile.
I'll think about it.
Please, don't let me pressure you. If you don't want to go, I understand.
It's not that I don't like going into town. I'm just eager to get back to my room. I want to go practice my smile. If I keep practicing, maybe someday I'll be ready to go into town with you.
Oh yeah? That sounds great. I can't wait to see your best smile.
Oh, at least that worked out well. Gotta give me that smile. Oh man, they got to an A already? I've been eating a lot of
Hi,
food with
Sarah.
you two.
Starting to clean, huh?
Well, they are both the Axe
Hilda?
team.
Personally, I'm all worn out from carrying water and fodder for the horses. I'm going to rest here a sec.
Whoa. Tired? Water? Horses? Are you saying
So
you did
you
work
did
all by
work?
yourself?
What else was I supposed to do? You weren't here to help.
Okay, I get it. You did the work because you couldn't find nobody else to do it for you.
I was waiting for you. Because look,
I found
Letter?
paper.
I wrote about you in
Oh.
a couple of mine.
You're talking about me behind my back? Honestly, you're so...
We didn't say anything bad. In fact,
Oh god.
Listen up. Here's what my brother wrote. Be
Why
he
are you
Elmira
shit?
Or no, any young man with compassion and good conduct is worthy of respect. Character is what really matters, not the place of one's birth.
Huh, that's pretty nice. Especially since it was from a noble who battles Almirans.
I like that
Right?
even though
He's a
he
funny
grew up,
one,
still
but
gotta
for the
work.
first time,
Nothing but
I really
work.
respect him. So thoughtful and tolerant.
That letter makes me happy. A lot of people look down on me just because I'm Almiran. So, you know, it's nice to hear somebody accept me as just another person.
I like how he has arrows like he's an
Hey,
archer, but I have him
supposed
as
to
a
mean.
fucking
I've
axe.
accepted you from the start. I mean, you're You're so helpful. You do everything I ask.
That's not acceptance. That's relying on somebody else to do your work. What you ought to do is be a grown-up who your brother doesn't need to worry about so much.
I'm plenty grown up. I just brought food and water for the horses, all on my own.
Being proud of doing what you're supposed to be doing just means you're lazy the rest of the time.
Well, that's my entire life.
Though, I gotta admit, being relied on is kinda nice.
In that case, from now on, I'll rely on you even more. Let's see. First, I need you to...
Well, time to get back to work.
Get away, quick!
Hey, hold up!
Now drop your pants. Man, all the trio, like a lot of the people. I mean, pretty much everyone I use. I think Raphael's the poor guy doesn't have that many.
Take my mind off it all. Regale me with another of your weird childhood stories.
Doesn't have any support.
Okay, then. How about an old story from a foreign land that my dad told me when I was a kid? Once upon a time, there was a white camel that got separated from his herd.
Oh, boy.
I'm so happy for that white camel.
What a story.
I really thought he was gonna die.
Was that story really worth bawling your eyes out over?
It was wonderful. Don't you
What
know
did you
how
say?
moving
He's like, that's how I saved
really
Christmas.
is?
You know, I never thought much of it until today. But seeing you bawling like that, I do appreciate it a little more now.
Yeah, I'm just glad you finally grew some facial hair.
Well, you're always fake crying, aren't you? Getting all misty-eyed to make
Oof.
people think you're a delicate flower.
What? You're awful. I only cry when I'm sad.
Claim what you like, but I can spot real tears from fake tears any day of the week.
If you understand me so well, maybe it's because you're no different.
How's that?
When you smile or laugh, it's not sincere. I've only seen you genuinely smile a handful of times. Like when you're talking to the professor.
Wow, good one, Hilda. You hit me right in the
He's
gut.
trying to hit on me, but we
guess
don't
you're
have
right.
much of a support
I'm
level.
not so different
Get away
from
from
you
me,
in that way.
Claude.
But how did you come to realize that? Have you been watching me that closely?
I'm afraid so. My eyes seem to wander toward you of their own accord.
Oof.
What? Hold on.
Yikes.
Forget I said that. I
Did
didn't
you say that out loud?
Nope, no can do. Forgetting isn't something this crafty brain of mine is capable of. Besides, my eyes have a tendency to wander in your direction too. How else do you think I found out about your fake crying?
Wow.
Huh? What are you getting at?
Say, Hilda, once everything's settled down, do you want to come meet my parents? I mean, don't get the wrong idea, you just seem interested in my family. Besides, you've opened up to me quite a bit, but I still haven't let you in on my own secrets. If you meet my parents, I think you'll understand, though it might come as a bit of a surprise.
Your family? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't.
It'd be really
curious.
awkward to be sound
then,
like
if
they're
neither of us
flirting, but
changes
then
our
like
minds
Claude was
before the
interested in
opportunity
me.
presents itself, let's agree to go visit my home together.
Although, if it's a long journey, my brother might not be too happy.
True, that might be a tough nut to crack. As tough as Fodlan's locket.
And then turns around, I'm going with the professor, even though we don't have much of a support level. Ingrid just wants to talk with me to max that out. She still wants to talk to me, so I just have to explore. Guess we'll explore, build more bonds, and then the next other days we battle like we normally do. Man, quest. Oh god, and there's quests we have to run around and grab. Where's the eyes? What eyes? I don't know what you're talking about. There never been any eyes. I already bought some of the stuff. Elixirs. Ooh. I don't have any money for those. I'm poor. Alright, so now we'll just fucking do quests, I guess. There's never eyes. They never existed. It was all an illusion.
Professor. I have written to my father to signal my intent. There is not much for me to gain by returning to Alliance,
it's
but
not-
by
they're
staying,
fake.
I will be able to influence the course of events directly on the field of battle.
Will you get along with the
We will
Alliance
not
leader?
be friends, but I will cooperate with him as much as is necessary to secure victory.
Man, drills. Oh, is this... What is now the kids teach me? Sweet. don't know, my skills in a lot of areas suck ass. I went through that door, that's fine.
Let's see.
What say?
What? Hey, I could use a hand.
Head to the region, take him out. Got it.
I need a favor.
Soldiers obtain information about the deserters. It seems they are skilled soldiers. You persuade them. Alright. You should do this! Okay.
Okay.
Got a favor to ask.
Search for around the merchant will be proud to add to their collection. Okay. Head to battle, head to battle. Find something of historical significance. How about my wiener? Ugh. A lot of praying going on here. There you go. That should be historical enough.
Goddess, even with the goddess will. I hope that.
You could teach me in the ways of magic. Or flying. At this point, I don't even know what I want. I don't know anything. You and Annette. As always, build up your friendships and your nonsense and things.
I'll keep my voice down. Singing is so...
Yeah, I'm a slightly not as bad professor as I once was. Got some big ews. Someone's having trouble falling asleep, you can sing them a lullaby, but you can't really do that to yourself. Is there any way to help yourself fall asleep? Exercise before bed to tire yourself out. Fucking loser. Some big eyes.
Oh, good.
You have some big faces. To the greenhouse. Glad after 5 years, do you still have my plants? Thank you. I'm glad you kept these for 5 years. Could add more, but it's fine.
I'm pretty headstrong. I mean, he's dragged the knights into this. You ought to be careful, Professor.
You too.
Don't worry about me. I'm here because I want to be. Also, because being around my big brother feels like a real chore. Excuse me. Could you do me a favor?
Yeah, sure.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Could you do me a favor? You're...
There you go. Here's a flower.
I'm pretty
Gift. Where is that? Gladius or whatever the hell.
You're sweet.
I don't think this is what I was supposed to give you.
so
Oh, okay.
much.
I was like,
You're
I'm
a
not sure if that was
sweetheart.
right. Glad I could help.
Right. Do you have time for a
Catch
request?
the big one. Mysterious fish of the legend said to appear in the fishing pond. If I can, sure, but I probably will not find it. And I have some talks I gotta do.
Professor,
It's been a while. You've been wanting to talk to me for 5 years.
thanks for your help out there. Battles tend to go smoother with you around.
We had a battle? Same to you.
I think you did most of the heavy lifting. It may be unwise to think this way on the battlefield, but I feel I can trust your commands without question.
Well, I have control of you all the time. Why is that?
Not sure. I might have an idea, but I've also noticed that you've been putting me in more precarious situations lately. Almost like you know I won't question your orders.
I know I can rely on you.
Ha! I'm glad you trust me to get the job done, but I knew you were doing it on purpose. You're in a very important position now that you're leading the charge against the Empire. Funny to think you used to just teach at the Officers Academy.
And I'm still teaching for
Your
some
old students
reason.
still call you Professor. That's no title for the commander of an army.
There's no harm in it.
Relax. I was just having fun. You sure are an interesting one.
Yeah, let's just talk like nothing's happened. Like, you know there's like a lot of shit happening still,
I guess
right?
meeting you was my prize.
This place is in
You're looking
shambles.
Did you not know any of this? I was living in my homeland of Dagda up until the Imperial Army destroyed it 10
Like, you know,
years ago.
5 years have passed.
But
You talked to me
being
like
a
we just had a
mercenary,
battle
I have
like
no real
5 minutes ago.
allegiance.
I haven't done anything.
That's why I'm working here now.
We literally just
Don't
met
worry,
after
pal.
5
I
years.
don't plan to turn on you.
Well, I'd like to utilize you more, Shamir, but there's not a whole lot for me to use you for right now with our setup. Setup's all over the fucking place right now. This way.
It's been fixed to think
Yeah, Ignatz. You could teach me my bow if I wanted, when I originally wanted to be an assassin, but then I became this class and I'm just sticking with it.
Professor.
Hello there, Ingrid. Looking great as always.
Apologies for bothering you so late. I just really wanted to speak with you.
It was sunny like 5 seconds ago. What happened? I'm happy to listen.
Thank you. You see, I've been feeling conflicted about my future. It may seem petty to worry about such things in the middle of a war like this.
Well, at least you understand there's a war going on. I don't think it's petty.
This isn't something I open up about with many people.
Yeah, I'm not. Go
Feeling
away.
such a sense of inner
Leave me
turmoil while
alone.
the war rages on, and others are fighting.
I've already
with all they
recruited
have.
you. I don't want to be your
Well,
therapist.
It feels a little selfish. The truth is, I've wanted to be a knight ever since I was a small child. Not just any knight, like one you might find serving within the castle guard, but a true knight. However, my father has always had different plans for me. He wants me to marry, for the benefit of the Galatea family.
You don't have to do what you don't want to.
Defying my father feels wrong. I've seen how
But
he
yet it
struggled
feels
over
so
the
right.
years. His burden has always been far greater than any I've had to bear myself. While he fed me extravagant meals, he subsisted on meager portions and watered-down soups. He never once complained, even though he must have been starving. Knowing his sacrifices, I've never been able to tell him of my dream of becoming a knight. Although ultimately, I find myself betraying his wishes. Now that I've parted ways with my father, there is nothing to stop me from pursuing my dream. But even if I do become a knight, I feel an unease deep within me. I fear I will never escape this guilt I carry, that I have shunned my duty as a noble.
Haha. I find a way to do both. It's no use worrying about things that are in the past. Sometimes there is no avoiding such complications. Could you not find a way to do both? I don't think there's a way to do both, but... There is no use worrying about things that are in the past.
Of course not. We cannot change what has already come to pass. Even with the academy days long behind us, you're still a professor through and
Yeah,
through.
I don't know. Who's writing my
Always listening
paycheck?
to others' troubles and offering up your wisdom. I really am grateful for all that you do for us, Professor. I hope you'll always be here as a guide to everyone. I know I myself would appreciate that deeply.
Are you looking at me like that? This was just like an A rank. This wasn't even like an S. You don't even have an S support rank for me, because stuff. Well, time to just start eating a bunch of food. You get paid in this. Time to build up supports by feeding everyone's tummies.
delicious food really takes my worries away.
Yeah, it fucking better. Let's be friends. Everyone eat. Constantly eat. All the damn time.
Ooh, this is...
As I'm sitting here throwing up, because I'm the one who's got to eat all the time with them. Yeah, let me join you in bed, because I have a tummy ache. I've eaten way too much shit.
This is so good. Eating food always fires me up.
Hoorah! I've eaten so much food! Just like puke all out my mouth every time sitting at the table. Please, why? Why do we keep doing this? This helps no one. Why am I eating all the food?
This food is a...
I think...
You're looking good, Raphael.
This is delicious!
I appreciate any...
I appreciate any good meal. Eat my meal. I like my table full of food. Fucking cook with the teacher or whatever, since we haven't done anything with her.
My cooking is so good, it's been called seductive.
I don't know about that.
Right. I do. Oh.
I like that cooking, it's just me looking at it with my hand up, just like, this is a stove. It said something about the fish here, but I don't think I'm gonna actually get the big one. Strange shadowfish. Perfect. Well, that's 2,000. Making money. Perfect. Yeah. Use my last bait here. Oh. Mine.
You've done me a great
service. There you
service.
go. There's your big one. Wish I could have kept it. So I could sell. Because I am broke. Listen to him when he's ready to speak with you. Hilda will take time. She'll want to speak. Go back up here before we end the day and listen to you guys want to talk to me some more. You want a scissor? Whoops, not roster. She's one of the people that could be S ranked. Just like him. Mercedes being the first person I have gotten to S.
Whew, time for a breather. Hey, Professor.
I'm not a professor. You've been busy.
Yep, noticed you have been too. Seems like it's been a real rough day for just about everybody, huh? I've been so busy I still haven't eaten. I hope there's still food left.
Here, have some meat.
How come you're carrying that around? Whatever.
What the fuck is that?
It's when you're hungry enough, just about anything tastes good. What a day. I need a nap, but I still gotta get the dining hall cleaned up.
Shouldn't push yourself too hard. Lady Ray is not even
Professor,
here.
That's funny. You push yourself harder than anybody else. You make me look lazy. Besides, I don't even break a sweat doing this stuff. The day Lady Rhea comes home, I want her to see the monastery the way it was 5 years ago. That's why I do all this stuff. For her. And the harder I work, the
She
better.
left you. She
Heck, I'd do more
vanished.
than I do now if there were hours in the day. But I can't go without sleep. Tried once. You must think I'm pretty weird, huh, Professor? I'm always on about Lady Rhea, and I'm not even from Fodlan. I bet most people around here think I'm kinda weird, but I'm real grateful for everything Lady Rhea's done for me.
I don't think it's wrong to live for another.
That's nice of you to say. Real nice. Thanks, Professor. It's good to know you like me. Helps me feel even more at home.
I don't know about that. That's
I've heard
jumping
people
it.
say that good folks have a heart of gold. Not real gold, I mean. Just they always care about everybody else. Even guys like me. Lady Rhea is incredible. But I figure you're just the same, Professor. Okay. I guess I gotta give in and get some sleep. I'll get up extra early to make up for it. Good night, Professor.
Alright, good morning. Crazy kids and their crazy staying up schedules.
Teach.
Talk to them. No. Don't tell me what to do, Claude.
Professor.
Professor. Professor.
Professor?
Why are you so close to me? Everyone keeps saying Professor. Shut up.
This may seem a bit sudden, but I want to thank you, Professor. That is, for letting me live my life the way I want.
Yeah, and me
I've
not
noticed
dying.
you've been giving me fewer of those soul-revealing gazes lately. I appreciate you making an effort to not trouble yourself over who I spend my time with.
I don't know what you mean.
If you say so. But I notice you doing it all the same. It's kind of sweet.
I've
in its
only
own way.
fed you tons of food.
Professor, may I tell you a story about when I was younger? I was an orphan.
It'd be
living
funny
in
if you
the
gave me the
back alleys of
option,
Enbar,
no.
Until one day I was overheard singing. That was when my new life began. I was suddenly a songstress in the Middle Franc Opera Company. Performers, nobility. I met so many people. But none of them ever really knew me. I was just some young, pretty girl who could sing. A spectacle to be admired, even though everyone praised my looks.
Is that
and my
teacher
voice.
your
Showered
mom?
me with gifts.
You're like the same
I knew
person.
one day, I'd be old. My looks would fade. My voice would change. I wouldn't sound the same. And I started to wonder, when I did get old, what would I have left? I'd be old. Alone. And back on the streets of the capital, right where I'd started.
I won't let you be alone.
That's sweet of you. Even if you are just flirting. I never had much to begin with in life. And I worry that one day I'll be that way again. That's why I keep searching for someone who will love me. Someone unaware of the songstress. Who can love a girl that used to be scared and alone on the streets of the
And
capital.
how many people have you told the story to? Just you. Huh.
I wonder if such a
Weird.
strange person.
Oh, that's an A. That's the end of my free time. Everyone took it up. Fucking bastards. Alright, let's have a group reading. Put Hilda on the riding, because that's like the one thing she does need. Put him on there too. Today we're gonna read. Gonna read How to Train Your Dragon. I see now. So clearly, the rain is gone. A plus.
This'll...
Me wearing all this armor will be useful.
That was...
Let's get this up, I suppose.
Oh. Okay.
I got this covered. I know what I'm doing. Starts screaming and panicking. Perfect. You know how to authoritize.
Thank you. Interesting.
Not that I really have that many battalions to be getting for you guys, but just in case I want to get you a better one, at least your authority would be up there.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, me. Who the hell do you think you are?
That was challenging.
You need to get fucking authority. Start helping your horse riding.
Yeah.
I understand how horse work now. It's not like car. It's like trying to stick a key in the back of its head. Why isn't it starting?
Something I want to ask you.
I think alcohol consumption increases as we continue to fight day by day after day after day after day after. Oh, I mean, for the monastery as a whole, dear, not just for me. Still, is it something we should be careful about? I'd like to avoid excessive drinking.
I get it.
No drinking.
Professor.
Reason is yourselves a warlock. You're fine the way you are. I'm not even utilizing you, Annette. I don't even know. I just recruited you for the sake of recruiting you. Why are you here? Alright, let's do it. Take care of the horses.
We won't even break a sweat.
Okay, I'll try real hard.
You always try real hard.
Look, Professor.
Perfect.
I'm glad I'm getting better.
Yeah, look at you.
Starting to get it.
I'm getting it.
Sweet. Awesome. Good. Good for you. Sure, I will participate.
Regardless of the quality, this is a good chance for us
I
to
don't want to
prove our
hang out with
solidarity.
Loreds. Fuck this guy. Oh, congratulations. You've gotten faith to your level 1.
Improve.
You wouldn't even know what to do with it, you idiot. You'd be like, what the fuck is this? How do I magic? monsters. I'm nervous about the monsters. Okay, I want gold. I need money. Like, Happy St. Saros Day. Now we're gonna have a funeral. Everyone died. Yeah, 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 yeah. Jump, jump, jump. I wish I could have more people, like more people out in the field. I need more people out in the field. Probably going for her. Keep you far back.
Let's make this quick.
What's my strategy?
Do I have a plan?
What's the plan?
To be honest, I want them to come
Let's
to
go.
us.
Steady now.
Shall we?
Ready when you are.
Alright, Ingrid, don't die.
They're ready.
You have like one job and it's not to
Leave it to
die.
me.
Go after Raphael. Haha, you can't hit him. He's bigger than ever.
Too slow.
Fucking go over here so now the attack won't hit. There, now you'll only want to mess with that area. Suck on this! Booyah! Giant bird. Curve shot, Ignatz!
Still alive.
Good job, Ignatz. You know what you're doing. Hilda! I just love that she takes nothing. So are you hitting me? Monster Breaker! Missed. Come on, if Hilda and the giant thing of armor can hit, you should be able to hit.
Strategy in motion.
I barely know what I just saw, but it worked. Yeah, the crit! Good job. See, like that, we can take out these monsters, no problem. Fucking pussies. Just the ones over there. You guys are moving. The Axe Squad, move out. Fucking Hilda and what's his face walking around with axes. Is that all you got, you big bitch? I still don't find that very threatening, and that's when you yell, "Let me paint you a picture."
Appreciate that.
Like, I heard you like pictures. There's the crit! This is why I'm the enlightened one.
I'll use this power for the greater good.
Will you? Will you now? I think you're lying. Meanwhile, our slow friends here. Wait. We'll be there in a minute.
Thank you.
Ow. That crit! Gotta love the criticals.
Hopefully I'll be more useful now.
I mean, you've been a little bit more useful. Way better than having what's-her-face.
Let's get things rolling.
Fucking Flynn or whatever the hell as a, as the, flying one. That didn't work out at all.
A fitting outcome.
Okay, it took me about an hour to get, but I got it. You got a bear.
Much closer to my goal.
Or you are a bear. I got it. You're a druid. Took you forever, but you did it. That sucked. Well, I deal with the bandits, get gold, but rare enemy, and that's a level 31. We're not going to handle that. Some of us aren't up to that par. A little more training is needed. Well, if it was one of those wait for something to drop quests, then yeah, those suck ass in Classic. Fucking terrible. I'm not using him. Remember, the desert sucks for just about anyone. That isn't a flying. I miss using Catherine, but it's like my team just works. I mean, the only person that would replace Ignatz, but still.
What's the plan?
Shall we?
A lot of angry looking guys. I gotta remember to give her a fucking weapon.
What's my strategy?
Axe, take another steel axe for you.
At the ready.
Let's go.
Oh, that's good. It just takes a little while then.
Steady now.
This. Around her. Aha! Just to lower his hit chance. Just ever so slightly. Take you out, pirate.
Fought and won.
Leave it to me.
Ignatz!
No mercy.
And I have the cool hat.
Ready when you are.
I like how it does not matter. It's like, you will get fucked. That's why I'm like, I like the flyer for the mobility, but sometimes I don't know if it feels, if it's worth.
At your service.
It's like, at this point, I might be better off having Catherine instead of Victory. Aha! Your god's magic can't touch me.
Fighting wears me out.
Here it comes! Smash with the axe down.
No chance.
Catherine sitting back there with her big sword.
Well done.
Just gonna hang out up here. Great shot, Ignatz. Get him.
A fitting outcome.
Oh, there's the crit. Fuck you.
Another victory.
Not really a smart strategy having them flank on the account that they're gonna get their ass kicked. Aha, not today. Yeah, step closer to my domain.
It won't be in vain.
Magic.
Her enemies are my enemies.
Okay, we get it. Helm Splitter.
Can't afford to slack off. Oh, nice.
See if we can get out of this or not after doing this attack.
You took me lightly.
I don't know if she's got enough move. Dark blow triangle attack. Nope, she cannot move after. Awkward, we're gonna have to rework time.
What's the plan?
That's just gonna get her killed.
Ready when you are.
they would all just turn around and beat the shit out of her. Christ's sake, get out of there. No, I'm gonna take all the hits.
Shall we? Never let your guard down.
At your service.
Sorry.
Steady now.
Let's go.
What's my strategy?
What's my strategy?
Let's make this quick.
Leave it to me.
Take this, you bastard!
Effort true.
At the ready.
Killer blow. Killer blow. Yeah, killer blow.
I fought and won.
Something.
She's like, fuck that, I'm getting away from over there. Someone threw something at me.
Too slow. Prepare yourself.
No crit chance.
My duty is your death.
Fierce Iron Fist!
Sorry, it's gotta be like
It makes it look like he's got little nubby arms with that. It's really weird. Magic!
No time to slow down.
Yeah! Hilda did the work. And yet she's supposed to be the lazy one.
Professor?
Sword fighting class? No, I think you're good where you are. Now, we had this meeting. We got our asses kicked a little bit. What shall we do?
Professor, have you been looking for me again? I am very busy, you know. I must insist that disruptions for light-hearted chats of this kind be kept to a minimum.
I've been getting more complaints.
What did I tell you about falling victim to such salacious and slanderous rumors? As I've told you, there is obviously a conspiracy against me. There is no manner in which I could possibly be considered bothersome.
Also, that was 5 years ago.
Professor, I assure you, you have been deceived. My adversary has poisoned the hearts of these ladies against me. The plot goes deeper than I thought. All right, let's not get carried away. Please understand, Professor. I am not some scoundrel out for conquest.
There's no one even
I am
here
attempting to
anymore.
fulfill my duty as heir of House Gloucester. It is my responsibility to continue our noble line by finding a suitable lady to be my wife. It is a rigorous process. My family has the very highest standards for appearance, grace, temperament, and pedigree. Typically, yes. Even if others are sometimes critical of that notion. For the nobility, marriage is not merely a union of individuals, it is also a union of family. It would not benefit House Gloucester to be tied to a family of powerless commoners, would it? To achieve supremacy, it is necessary for my line to be tied to that of an influential family. That is the best path to peace and prosperity. So, as you can see, the future of the Alliance rests on my shoulders.
It's quite an obligation.
If it is a burden, it is one I am all too familiar with. We nobles are born to this duty. That being said, to avoid misunderstandings, I shall restrain myself until things calm down. I would rather not cause trouble for you after all.
Just keep it in your pants. Been 5 years since those complaints. At this point, these are just old sticky note complaints that I'm finding. There's no one even here complaining.
Pardon me, Professor. Yeah.
I didn't even know I cared this much.
Now to apply this knowledge.
White magic range, +1.
Thanks. I'm glad I asked you.
Thank you. Here's some pirates and rogues to your barracks anytime you need them. Excuse me? Here are the rogues and pirates you just murdered. Take them. They're yours. It's a dead battalion, sir. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. The battle begin. Also, we're split apart, aren't we? Yep. Luckily, she can heal too, so we're okay with that one.
What's my strategy?
I don't have a strategy! Just
Another
run in.
victory.
What's my strategy?
I want to learn even...
Good. Be positive about your learning.
Shall we?
Broke.
At the ready.
You got yourself killed.
Got yourself killed.
What's the plan?
At your service.
Steady now.
Doing that in his crazy critical. Fucking jumps in the air
about
while
to
he's
let you
attacked. I'm gonna paint you a picture.
I'll crush them all. I'll never back down.
Leave it to me.
Let's make this quick.
Let's go.
Okay, you guys, we're all on a line here. Single file. Get out of the way.
Nice try. Is that all?
3 might, no hit, no crit. You fucking suck. Still couldn't even hit me in your ridiculous outfit.
I think I really get it now.
Congratulations, you've mastered being a bishop.
All for our future.
Yeah, swift strikes. That's his sexual technique.
Never let your guard down.
Miss. And the world below me just exploded and you missed it. How the fuck?
Still alive.
I fight for Lady Rhea.
Who has disappeared, but we fight for her anyway. Until she returns or something. Aha! That elusive mound of meat that is... Raphael cannot be hit with a simple arrow.
Don't bother haunting me.
Don't bother haunting me. Don't even do it.
A fitting outcome.
Hope he does. Oh, good. He wants to go after her instead. I was gonna say, don't kill her. Or him.
It's done.
That's what you get. I've gotten stronger, haven't I?
Well, you're older.
No chance.
There you go, heal!
Sorry.
Always forget how ridiculous the range is with that. I'd run, because that holy strike from God himself did not kill Hilda.
Fighting wears me out.
Complete. We did it. Again, there was just a giant, looked like the Hammer of Dawn just fucking hit Hilda, and she's just like, whatever, 5, 10 damage. Fucking just kill you. Well, I guess we'll go to the mountains and stop the monsters. Much as I like the kid with the axe, I don't think it's worth. He's definitely not as good as having Catherine and then maybe having Ingrid for moving around. Because he's slow. I wanted him as I wanted a regular axe person, but... This. inventory. Just make sure you have another sword on you. Okay, another silver. Where are you, Ignats? That. Let's see. What do we want to give you? To have a lot of damage, but risk getting yourself hurt. Or not risk, you would get hurt. I have just a regular silver sword on his side, just in case would work. If we just need him to kill something. There. Now you got all these fucking axes. New some battle arts, possibly combat arts. Want to make sure everything is set. Alright. But take care of these monsters that are chilling out here in this mountain. It's like, how are they here? We were just here!
I'll crush them all.
Shall we?
Hilda, go first.
At your service.
That way, Catherine, you go here, so he'll want to beat you up.
Let's make this quick.
Steady now.
What's my strategy?
I'll hide behind Hilda.
What's the plan?
Ready when you are.
At the ready.
Leave it to me.
Kind of wait until they all move. I like to wait until they come at me. No damage. Nice try. Damn it. Have you focus all on the Hilda? Brave sword. I'm so brave. Yeah, take that. Finish the job, Claude.
Sorry, but I must.
What? It's a monster. It's fine. We'll live. So I realize he has a sword on him. I'm not really sure why. Those two spots. Can't see in the bush how far this is going. I think, yeah, it looks like it's those 4 spots, so.
Stay down.
Ooh, the crit! I'm learning. I'm gonna stay back here. Yeah! Booyah! Just did the final flash animation. No, Vegeta.
You did it.
Congratulations. No one has to take unnecessary amounts of pain today. Miss. I just run. Get away. Hilda cannot be stopped.
Here is something to believe
It's like, what did the professor teach these kids? They're just running straight at monsters, punching it. At this point, I think the students are monsters. Oh, if you're gonna attack anybody, it's gonna be fucking Catherine. She's also a monster. There you go. Just takes a stone in the face, still standing. Is that all you got, bitch?
Where do I start?
Get him, Ignatz! Woohoo! Let me paint you a picture of death. Of course, now that we've added Catherine back into our group, she's just gonna destroy everything. Catherine is just a monster to look like a human. At least it makes sense for me. I'm a goddess, but like, what's Catherine's story other than wielding a very strong sword? Ah, you can just instruct them. They're fine.
Professor.
Wants to focus on a sword to excel in a fighting skill? I mean, that probably would be for the best for her because the flying isn't working out, but I need someone to be a flyer because I like the mobility other than just cavaliers. You're curious to know how she's doing, so we're gonna go check on her. We were just looking at her.
Dear Goddess, I ask for guidance. Professor, you're always watching over me.
I mean, I am kind of a goddess. Of course.
I've spent my entire life avoiding people. Speaking to others was so difficult for me. So I made a point to always be alone. Animals and the goddess were the only ones I could really open up to. Do you remember the time you asked what it was I prayed for?
Thanks and protection?
Yes.
It was like 5 years
but
ago.
That wasn't the case. Back then, I felt that my life served no purpose, and that I was nothing more than a burden. In truth, I was begging the goddess to take me to her.
Yikes.
That was my daily prayer. But now I fear the idea of dying and being left alone. I have friends who accept me for who I am now, in spite of my crest. And I have you watching over me. I finally learned to accept
I wish
the
one of the
kindness
dialogues
and
is,
warmth
I am
of
the
others.
goddess now.
It's because of you, Professor. Because of you, I've decided to live. I'm sorry to have worried you, but I'm all right now. Even if I'm separated from you or any of my friends, the memories
I'm
I've
just a
made here
teacher.
will give me the strength to continue on.
You should look to the future instead of the past. From now on, we'll look to the future together.
Oh, I'm sure I'll have the strength to move forward if we're together.
It sounded more romantic than I think we wanted it to sound, but hey, A-rank support. We'll never be apart unless I go for another 5-year nap. Or, you know, when the game's beaten and I only pick it up again to play at the other class, then we're apart.
Guess I need to know this stuff, huh?
Yeah, you need to know how to break
Never
lances.
learned this back in my room. This is making sense.
I always was a quick study.
You're a teacher! Like, why do I have to teach you? Teach yourself.
Thank you so much.
Not a problem. How is she doing on this? 67. Oh, but I only have one seal. It's not great percentage, but it's like, God, I want to go for it because I want her to be upgraded. Or a net. Not much needed from her. Massive axe. What is this gonna? Ooh. We need to get your axe skill up then, but he's so far off from his axe skill. Well, actually, he's at a B. He has been learning it, so we're getting there. He's just it's so close, but yet so far. Because you got to go through B, B plus, then he could be A. You'll be there, Raphael. You could be the War Master. Kind of sucks that after a certain point, like, some of the master classes just suck and you don't really want to use any of them because, like, the passives aren't as good. Stat-wise, it might be better, but, like, their passives aren't exactly good. Got some money. I'm gonna just keep stocking up on some of our tools, like our weapons here. I don't want to be left without a weapon. So fucking expensive, but if I wasn't running a group of kids with weapons, then we would be fine. Sucks that I got the Dark Seal twice, and I couldn't even make a Dark Mage because you need to have a man. I don't have a male mage on my team. It's like the one thing I don't understand with this game is why is that a sex-like related class? A man or female should be able to be Dark Mage. I could buy another seal and then attempt to see if I can get the person up to what they want them to be for their next rank, but then I'd be a waste of money. Replenish. Tournament, the silver gauntlets. Let's see here. Where's that? Because I like that weapon. Give you a silver sword so you have it. Make it so you have more uses with that. Why is the God just money? I never have enough. I'm terrible at it. I spend all my cash. Rout the bandits. Let's go. Let's go do more battling. Let's go stop some bandits.